Hello, everybody, and welcome to this little mini edition of Forever Wild. We're going to talk to you about digital naturalism and the use of one specific program, and we're going to try and specialize in the use of this program. This is a program rolled out by National Geographic several years ago, and we've been using it for our BioBlitz program for several years now. And now what we're going to do is we're going to expand this into the community, and we're going to have every school create their own little mini BioBlitz, so to speak, at each one of their school locations, if at all possible. Now, let me show you what this is. iNaturalist is a community of literally hundreds of thousands of naturalists around the world that crowdsource data. That means as you take a picture on your phone of an, and you identifies, the software identifies the animal object for you, then it will put a pinpoint down in real time. Now, I'm going to show you how to do this. It's a community for naturalists. I'm going to go ahead and get on here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Explore. Now, you want to sign up and get an account if you want to use this fully, but I'm just going to do this like I was walking off the street. So I'm going to say this is Explore, and I'm going to go back here. Make sure this thing will pop up here. And under Explore, it's actually going to show a map. And what it has here, it has species and it has location. You can see all these observations that have gone around the world. You can see this map is just tremendous. Tons of observations in the developed world here. We don't have quite as many in the desert areas of the world, but most areas we have some type of observation from around the world from many different volunteers. So we're going to put down location, and we're going to go to the Academy of Arts, Science, and Technology. And there's one of those in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And if you look right here, this is Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. We actually went before the COVID hit, we went last year to create this map. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the satellite data and kind of show you the area. These are all the map points. Once again, you can see all the points that they created by going to map. And you see what you're seeing here is, I'm going to take the bounding box off here so you can see the whole area. This is the whole area of the AAST, they call this. If you look at this, it's real pretty. This has got, each map point represents a new species. Green represents plants, red represents invertebrates or fungus, and blue represents vertebrate species. So it's a really neat program. It's pretty cool. So let's say we want to go over to another school that we mapped. That's a high school level. Okay, we did this at ATA in the district. We did this at Academy of Arts, Science, and Technology. Now we're starting to branch out at some other schools. I've actually done this at Conway High School as well. They have an overlay at Conway High School that's really cool. Let's jump over and see another one here. Let's go to a primary school. This is actually Conway. This is what little kids can do. The little guys can do. This was like, kindergarten, first grade, second grade, all the way up to fifth grade. We had quite a few people getting out there with their iPads, and they were taking pictures of things, and they were taking observations. Now, the cool part about iNaturalist is, let's say you make a mistake. Okay, we're trained to say we don't need to make mistakes in science and all that. Well, actually, the only way to learn to be a scientist is to get out in the field and make mistakes. And that's the same way with any kind of science. It's how you learn. You got to learn from your mistakes. It's basically the recording of trial and error learning process throughout history. That's basically what science is. So I'm going to show you what they did. They went out there and they would take some pictures of what they saw. Now, if they have a little account that's linked to this, they would go to their teacher. They would actually say, oh, I think it was this observation instead of that observation. That means people on the cloud would correct the data that they had, and they would learn from what they were trying to take pictures of. So they were young, they were making a lot of mistakes. A lot of them did it great the first time, but if they made a mistake, it would actually correct them as it went along. So it's kind of a self-teaching tool. It's just taught me a lot of things. I've been a naturalist since I was 3 years old, and this has helped me learn to identify a lot of species that I didn't even know were out there. So if you're interested in doing this, please get onto our staff development training on this is going to be on the 15th of February 2021. Please register for the play card digital naturalism section. And we're going to be talking all about iNaturalist and how to create digital maps of your community and your schools using this new Web 2.0 integrated software. Once again, it does use your device. I put mine on my cell phone, and this is the map here. This is iNaturalist. You touch on there, there's my map under Explore there. You can kind of see, clear that out so you can see it. There's our map of play cards. So you can kind of see it right there, what we've mapped here at the center too. So you look at that activity. You can see what I've done, and under Observe, take a picture. It identifies species for you. So enjoy the iNaturalist platform. Get out there and learn about nature. Please keep taking pictures. It's a great time to be socially distant and get outside and learn about nature with your parents and your community, and have fun learning about nature on your own, and be a naturalist today. So for Forever Wild, I am Ben Abercrombie.